If you look through a listing of all the different templates that are available for the Profit Builder plugin, you're likely going to notice that a large percentage of them are not designed for Amazon affiliates. But that's actually not a problem. Profit Builder is designed to work for a wide variety of people that do a wide variety of different website building and marketing type of things online. So they have templates that are built for a wide variety of purposes. With that said though, you do not have to limit yourself strictly to the ones that look like they are made for your purpose. You do not have to limit yourself just to, say, the Amazon product page template that I created for you. What you can do, and this is actually how I created that template myself, is to use an existing template in Profit Builder and to simply edit it, to customize it, to turn it into a template that you want to utilize. So I wanted to give you an example of this. I wanted to show you how I do it so you can take basically any of the templates within Profit Builder and make them your own, to turn them into Amazon affiliate pages or really into any other kind of page that you might want to create. So with that said, the template that I have loaded on my page now is one that's called Crystal Clear Sales. It's not an Amazon template. It's really more designed for e-commerce where you would, show a product, feature, different things about the product, and, maybe even get someone to join on an email newsletter list or something like that by directing them into a funnel where they, click here and they're taken to a page that would ask them to enter in their email. This isn't something that an Amazon affiliate would want to do, but if you like the look of the page, if you like the design of everything, then you can reclaim this and make it your own, turn it into something that would be acceptable for an Amazon affiliate. Now on this particular template here, there are some areas that are added in automatically that kind of look like the header of the site. I actually have the top and the bottom of the site disabled on this particular page, and yet it's still showing the bottom of the page and the top of the page. But it's not the Profit Builder pieces of the page. These are actually built into the template itself. If I didn't want to have this kind of stuff, if I was going to just show this along with the normal header that I have on my WordPress theme or on my site and not use the Profit Builder stuff, I could wipe all this out by just simply deleting this row and deleting this row. And then I would just be left with, um, everything below it. Over on the right, this is actually a custom menu. I actually kind of like these because on a lot of pages of your website, you're going to have the same menus. Whatever is the menu at the top of your page usually ends up being the menu on every page throughout that entire website. This, though, it actually allows you to have a custom menu just for this page. The WordPress menu system that you utilize to create the menu that goes across the top of your theme normally, you can use that to create other menus that you would then utilize within Profit Builder. So for example, you can select the top menu if you wanted to, the normal top menu that you show at the top of your site, or any other menu that you have created within that system, and those links automatically get displayed there, so they turn into clickable links for you. Beyond some of this basic stuff up at the top, let's look a little closer at what I would do with the things at the bottom that aren't really going to belong here. For example, this footer that's at the bottom, this is obviously pertaining to like a real brick and mortar business. I don't think this is really going to be that relevant for my page at all. And so I can just completely wipe that stuff out. Down here at the bottom, instead of prompting people to join something, I might just be able to repurpose this particular button and just change, how it's being used. Now, when I go to edit this, I can actually see that it's not just a button. This is actually a form. It looks like possibly when people click on this, like it might even open, there we go. This actually causes a little pop-up that prompts you to enter in your information. So I would likely not want to include this stuff at all. I might even just completely remove that whole bottom section from this page. So now I'm left with stuff that looks a lot better. It's getting to the point now where I could potentially start just customizing, the images and the text that is on this page. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be showing like featured brands and stuff like that. I would want to change this to something that is more fitting with whatever I want to promote. So let's say I am promoting this watch right here. I don't really know too much about watches. I do not personally wear a watch. So the information I'm going to be putting in here is not exactly truthful or accurate. I will just be essentially making up things to put here for content. Obviously, for a real product review page, you would want to put real information that is relevant to the product that you're promoting. But just as an example here, what would you maybe want to tell people about any given particular product? Also considering all the stuff that's down below on this page, we have plenty of places where we could do something like list features that are available on it. So I don't think we really need to do anything like features here. We could do something like pros and cons. We could do, something like recommended uses. And then each of these individual items here where it says featured brand, I would just then change each of these. I could say great for jogging for one of these. And, each additional one, waterproof to 100 meters, scratch resistant. So it might be good for, outdoor sports or something of that nature, contact sports even. There's also these icons to consider. I could leave them all the same like they are, or if possible, if I could find an icon that was kind of relevant to each of the things that I'm talking about here, like uh, jogging or running or sports type of stuff, then I could very well change these icons and make them a little more relevant. Um, I don't know if there's going to necessarily be a jogging one. There's quite possible. There's hundreds of these icons, so I could sit here and look forever. So we will just use this as an example here. we could say that this watch is great for moon trips and put a little rocket ship icon next to it. So, continuing on through the rest of our recommended uses or something like that that we want to add on there. This featured headline, instead of being kind of what it's presenting it to be, like a featured headline, where we're going to have all these different features that we're going to end up listing down below. I could have a little section here. Maybe I'll call this company history. And then whatever brand has made this product, then I can go down here and in this paragraph of text, I can add a little bit of content, talk about the brand. Obviously, you would want to do a little more than just a sentence, but just to give you an idea there of a possible option. Down below with all the different features, I like how the way all this stuff looks. I think all I would really need to do is change icons and change features here, change the image if I'm not promoting this particular product. So this part won't be very difficult, and I think I could leave that mostly intact. Down here, I have more text, which would be pretty simple to change, but this background image here, to be able to edit this should be part of the row editing. So we're not on one of the short codes up here editing. We're on this full row, and we're editing this. The background is this image right here, the gray watch. So I could choose a different background to be put there. If I couldn't find something that was going to look right on this kind of a setting, then I could just wipe this out, or I could just make the background not an image or nothing at all, just make it plain like the rest of the site, or I could make it just a solid color. So this part I think I would also leave intact. It's pretty stylish looking and I think would make a great addition to the page. Next up here, I'm going to add a new row. And this one I'm going to set to be text HTML. And I'm also going to add a little bit of a margin to the top of it. So this sits down off of this previous watch header up here. So here, I could actually put in a huge article if I wanted to. Provide people with any additional information that I wanted to provide them with about this particular product. So this would be like the bulk part at least of my content for this particular page. So you can see how I'm taking what used to be an e-commerce page and I'm adjusting it. I'm kind of making it my own, if you will, to reuse it for the purposes that I want. So just cleaning everything up, getting rid of what I don't want and adding in new things that I do want. So finally, at the bottom, perhaps I would want to have a button, but maybe not a full width button. Maybe I just want it to be a button that's kind of smaller and in the middle of the screen. I like to use some of these designs, like this one here. The button, which would be the middle chunk, would take up 3/5 of the page with that design. Let's see, this one is also the same, it looks like. This one would be too tiny. This one would maybe work. It might be a little too small. There we go. There's a 1/2. So that's less. We'll go with the 1/2. So with the 1/2 here, in this middle section, I can just simply add a button. And this could just simply be a clickable button. So I'll go ahead and build this button here for you guys. I'll click on Add Shortcode, click on Button. That will add the button into my page. I can choose the button type. For the most part, I usually stick with custom text. If there's an image that you want to turn into a button, there's also some pre-done button designs like, add to cart, download now, get instant access, buy now. So for example, I could use the buy now button here and just make this an Amazon affiliate link. So I could put my affiliate link right here. So I'd have an affiliate link at the bottom. I could even change these images, this one and this one up at the top, to an affiliate link. I could even try to add in another button, like for example, I could go with the orange one where I get to specify my own text. So simple little buy on Amazon button now. And I can take this button up here and put it up at the top. So now I have a button at the top. I have a clickable image. Down at the bottom, I have also something else that would lead them, all those, to my Amazon affiliate link. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how, you don't have to stick with what a template is necessarily intended for. You don't even have to stick with the design that they give you. You can completely tear apart templates. You can choose bits and pieces from templates and mix and match them together. Mixing and matching by using the copying and the pasting feature. Opening the live editor in 2 different tabs, you copy from one and you paste into the other. Doing this type of stuff, you can use all these different Profit Builder templates, customize them for your own use to create different kinds of Amazon affiliate product pages. You can create informational pages for your Amazon sites this way. You can even create complex menu pages and other rich content pages that include, things like video and social media interaction, the whole 9 yards. A lot of these different templates that are already built into Profit Builder demonstrate all these different features, and makes it really easy to kind of mix and match and put all these things together to create these full web pages. So once you're finished, save your page, and you can even go and preview your page to see what this is going to look like without all of the different borders and other special effects that are going to show up when you are hovering over things. You're just going to see what people will see on your live website. So you can kind of picture this as now being an Amazon product page where I provide an extensive in-depth review of the product, talk about all the different features, talk about how this product gets used, talk about the company that built the product a little bit, and of course including my Amazon affiliate links in the relevant areas. So I hope you'll be able to use these strategies to help you to customize any of the templates within Profit Builder, whether it is for Amazon or for other purposes.